with the Big Bang. It all started with the Big Bang.
Hi guys, this is Paulie of PaulieGaming27 and welcome to another episode of the Big Squad Theory, and this is the informed Jese Rodriguez Triangulation. Now this, once again, like the last episode, is a little bit different. With this one I've gone for a full silver Spanish team built around informed Rodriguez. So let's get straight into making the team. Our goalkeeper is Ivan Cuella, a Spanish silver centre goalkeeper who plays for Sporting Gijón in Liga Adelante. 80 reflexes, 75 diving, 76 handling and 68 positioning. His stats are not amazing, but his card is unbelievable. 19k he cost, and I think that's a steal because some of the things this guy was capable of, it was easily sort of worth 50 to 60k. He is easily as good, if not a bit better, than the non-informed Casillas. And if you consider the stats on the Team of the Year Casillas, they're just out of this world. But he was so good. I would, if you're making a Spanish team, look at him before you look at anyone like Valdez, Pinto, De Gea, anyone like that. You know, even normal Casillas, because he was absolutely amazing for a silver goalkeeper. You'll see some of the saves he did in the highlights later. So our next centre-back is Catala, who is a non-rare centre-back who plays for Real Murcia in Liga Adelante. Obviously, the main attraction with him is he is a centre-back with 74 pace, 68 defending, 75 heading. His pace is his main thing. Obviously with silvers you sort of get, it's a bit, sometimes it can be a little bit out of whack with sort of averages and stuff like that, with them having sort of lower ratings. 74 pace was good. His defending was very good. Obviously I was playing against silver teams, so the attackers didn't get round him that much. 75 heading was pretty good and very effective because he was, even though he was 6 foot. 650 coins he cost me, which is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a non-inform, a cheap Spanish centre back, get Catala and build up from there. So our other centre back is Inform Mario, who plays for Real Betis in the La Liga. 65 pace, 75 defending, 80 heading. This guy was actually really good. 21k he cost. His 65 pace, it felt a bit more like that, maybe 71, 72 pace to keep up with. There were some attackers that I knew had very high pace, but he was able to keep up with them no problem. 75 defending, 80 heading. The heading was his main thing. Even though he's 5'10", he won a lot of headers from corners, through balls, stuff like that. Low defense, low attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate, which was very good. He sort of sat back, and it worked very well in tandem with the medium attacking, high defending work rate that Catala had. Catala went forward a little bit more than he did. Mario did tend to stick back. And then our left back is Inform Edu Albaca. Oh, such a weird name. But once again, a very good player. His stats are very well rounded, and he plays for Elche in Liga Adelante. 76 pace, 71 shooting, 72 passing, 72 defending. He is so unbelievably fast. I don't understand how he has 76 pace. This guy feels so much faster than that, you know, sort of low 90s easily. 30k he cost me, and with he has high attacking work rate with that left foot, which obviously I love. In a 4-5-1 it's maybe not as necessary for him to be able to push forward, but those stats are just so well rounded for this kind of left back necessary in a sort of Spanish silver squad. And then on the right back position, we have Inform Coke, who plays for Sevilla in La Liga. 78 pace, 71 dribbling, 75 defending, 77 heading, 71 passing. 4-star weak foot, and he is 6 foot. He is very strong. One of this guy's main attributes I found was he was very strong and very good on the ball. 37k he cost me. Dribbling was outstanding with this guy. Very good for getting past players, like I said, and that with that strength, would just meant he was so effective in that right back position. So our central midfielder is Inform Mikel Rico. He's normally a centre defensive mid, which meant he played this position very well. High work rates. I mean, he knackered himself out, but he was everywhere you needed him to be. 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot. He did crop up with a goal, but that's really not what he was there for. Even though he did get quite a few long shot chances. 6 foot. He was very strong. 70 pace, 79 defending, 68 heading, 70 passing. He was also very effective at winning headers in the middle of the park, which obviously is what I sort of expected and needed from him. So our centre attacking mid on the left is DeLucas. Now I had this guy recommended to me by a friend. 70 pace, 73 dribbling, 73 shooting, 80 passing. This guy was amazing. He got 4 goals for me. He only cost 1,200 coins. 5'9". In footballing terms, his centre of gravity was very low, which meant his dribbling was absolutely amazing, absolutely out of this world. He plays for Celta Vigo in La Liga, and if you're making a silver team, really, if you want a right-footed attacking midfielder, get DeLucas. For that kind of coins, you are really not going to find anyone any better than this. Our other centre attacking mid is one of, I would easily say, arguably my favourite player on Ultimate Team, Yago Falk. I've loved this guy since he was since like FIFA 11, but the stuff he is capable of is absolutely unbelievable. You'll see I've played a lot of games with him. 66 goals in 104 games. The centre attacking mid is unbelievable. He cost me 13k, but I know for a fact that at the moment he sells for about 7k because he has been transferred to a different team. Dribbling is absolutely unbelievable. 81 dribbling, 77 pace. But that pace is completely freaking wrong, I'll tell you that much straight off the bat. He should easily have 85 pace, 70 passing. He has all this. He can do everything that you would expect from a good Spanish attacking midfielder. Players like Iniesta, Xavi. I've said before, if you want a player like Iniesta in a team, but you don't want to play him on the left-hand side like Iniesta's card is, get Yago Falk, because he will do exactly what you need from him. High attacking work rate, low defensive, which means he's an all-out attacking central midfielder, and he is just absolutely unbelievable, and he is left-footed, which I prefer no end. And then our right midfielder is a player that I'd never known before, but he was actually really good. Zumetra. 89 pace, which was blistering, absolutely blistering pace down that wing. He did have a relatively nice shot on him, but his crossing was really effective, and 74 dribbling. 20k he cost me. 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot. He was quite good for getting past players, but with that kind of pace against silver teams, your main thing is you want to be able to knock it past defenders and run onto it. So our left midfielder is, of course, the Inform Jese Rodriguez. Now, he cost me 395k. 86 pace, 85 dribbling, 72 shooting, 68 passing, and obviously his main attraction being that he plays for the Real Madrid Castilla side in Liga Adelante, which is their second team. 6 goals in 16 he scored for me, which isn't that bad. In the 4-5-1 he is relatively sat back, so I wasn't expecting, you know, an unbelievable amount of goals. 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot, and he you know, once again, unbelievably fast. His acceleration is extremely good, and his ball control is great. Just like the second informed Royce in the last squad builder, he had that level of ball control. And some of his long shots ability, the ability to curve the ball with his right foot in from that left-hand side, were unbelievable. He would be terribly effective in a 4-3-3. I'll tell you that much right now. And then our striker is Iago Aspas. Unbelievable. For 1,800 coins, look no further for a good Spanish striker. He got 18 and 26 for me. Sort of those numbers are just great. 80 pace, 80 dribbling, 56 heading, 60 passing, 66 shooting. Just ignore the shooting. The shooting is easily 90 plus. I'll tell you that much right now. He does have very nice pace, if I'm honest, even though it only says 80, and that 80 dribbling, just as a striker, is very effective for getting past sort of silver defences. If you're going to make a silver team, you really need to consider him as a striker. If you can get him up front with Agbonlahor, I can guarantee you unbelievable amounts of goals, and he is left-footed, which gives him that sort of nice ability in this sort of team for you to run down the right-hand side with Zumentra and pass it into him, turn it, and knock it into the top corner with his left foot. But anyway, guys, so we're going to get into the highlights now. You can see some of the goals that I scored with this team, and so we're going to go over to them right now. So guys, here we are with the highlights with this nice Spanish team. We come up against a very interesting Mexican League squad. Fuentes in centre-back, 80 pace centre-back, Quintero, Danilino, some very nice attacking players. And he does get the first goal. Goalkeeper comes out, makes a bit of a mistake and can't get back to his goal in time to stop Gimenez's long-range effort on the 12th minute. But then Jese Rodriguez showing that lovely dribbling ability, and there's that long power shot with his right foot in the 15th. And then straight from kick-off, we get the ball back. Iago Aspas and Rodriguez with some nice interplay and a left-footed finish underneath the flying goalkeeper in the 16th minute. Iago Falk then shows some pace to get away from his defence. He has a very fast defence. I think that shows Iago's pace, and crosses it into Aspas with a nice headed ball in the on the edge of the area. Quintero then gets lucky off one of the centre-backs and absolutely powers that home in the 47th minute. And then in the 57th minute, he picks up the ball again, gets through on goal, and sort of leaves the defence for dead. Quintero, very nice player with very good ball control. And then Rodriguez getting it on the end of an Aspas cross. Lovely composure in the area in the 60th minute to put that away. And then Gimenez with some nice dribbling and a ridiculous shot to put it past Ivan Cuella. So that takes it to 4-all, and then he gets a penalty in the 85th minute, and I thought I was done for. But fortunately, Ivan Cuella seems to have a bit of a specialty for saving penalties, and a nice save there to keep us in the game. Unfortunately, in the 90th minute, that old 90th minute goal, Mikel Rico crosses it in, a lovely cross to Iago Aspas, and the game finishes 5-4 to us. Rodriguez hat-trick there, Iago Aspas with some goals, but his team was very good, so I was very happy with that result. We then come up against a very interesting side. Main player there really is Owusu Abai, who plays right mid. I came up against him quite a lot. Very fast, very skillful. But he gets off to a very good start. A bit of a cutback, but doesn't really matter to Diogo there. But then Iago Falk with a beautiful back heel. And what a goal from Iago Aspas with his weak right foot. And then Iago Aspas, goal scorer turn provider, crosses it in for Iago Falk on the 23rd minute to take us to 2-1 up. Mikel Rico then, with his very good playmaking ability, picks up the ball, and Aspas with a great left-footed shot, just absolutely unbelievable into the top right-hand corner. And then, what a save here from Ivan Cuella, one-on-one, an absolute power shot, manages to get a foot on it, Then Iago Falk picks up the ball from a cross from Jese Rodriguez, 62nd minute, and scores a great goal to take us 4-1 up. Toscano then, for him, with some nice dribbling, power shot past Ivan Quella. I think Quella could have maybe gotten a bit more on that. But then he gets another penalty, a penalty in the 89th minute, and another save from Ivan Quella, this time with his foot, to put it just over the crossbar. And then in the 90th minute, Zumetra gets away with that 89 pace, crosses it in, Iago Falk with a header, 90th minute. Falk with not great heading ability, but he does score them when he gets the chances. So we win that 5-2. He did have a player sent off in the 86th minute, but Iago Falk hat-trick and 2 Iago Aspas goals. Aspas shown to be quite a mainstay in this team for goal scoring. Then we come up against a bit of a clusterfuck of a team. Some expensive players in there. Miyachi, he's got, I think it's Beardsley on the left mid, very fast. But Falk gets in with a lovely directed header in the 12th minute. Just absolutely amazing. And then Iago Falk gets the ball, a nice cross into DeLucas. And DeLucas just turns the defenders inside out. And what a finish there with his left foot, of all things, in the 20th minute. He then gets a penalty. And, you know, third time's a charm. Ivan Quella still saves it. 26th minute. Ivan Quella, 3 games, 3 penalties, 3 saves. And then he brings the goalkeeper out. Not a great idea against Aspas on his strong left foot. 34-minute goal. And then Aspas gets through again, turns the defenders inside out. He can't put it away, but there's Iago Falk with the header on the 63rd minute to convert it into a goal. We then get through again. Aspas picks up the ball. He brings the keeper out, and what a delightful chip into the opposite side of the goal on the 77th minute. And then, just to top it off, was 5-0. Iago Falk chipped right foot goal in the 90th minute, and we win that game 6-0. But anyway, guys, that's the end of that squad builder. I really hope you enjoyed it. I like this team. It was very fun to play with. Please subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. And I look forward to releasing the next episode at some point this week. See you later, guys.